It's been 3 years since we've gotten a Call of Duty Zombies game, and it's safe to say that the Zombies game mode is dead. Now, I'm not going to lead you guys on for 20 minutes just to reveal the reason at the end. No, because there is a clear-cut reason why zombies died, and it's all because of Call of Duty Vanguard. Since its debut in 2008, zombies in Call of Duty games have followed a round-based system that everyone is familiar with. The concept is straightforward. You begin on round 1 with a few zombies, then comes round 2 with a few more zombies, and so on. As you progress, you earn points to unlock parts of the map, purchase weapons, perks, and access the Pack-a-Punch. And the round-based system never changed, even with newer releases like Black Ops 4, which totally changed the way the perks worked. However, this tradition was finally broken with the 2021 release of Treyarch's Zombies in Call of Duty Vanguard. Vanguard was Treyarch's 7th zombie game, which followed previous releases like Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, and so on. If you asked me, Call of Duty Vanguard should have never had a zombies game mode to begin with. The game was developed by Sledgehammer Games, who have had a notorious record of creating bad zombie games like Advanced Warfare and World War II. So when Vanguard rolled around, Sledgehammer got Treyarch to create their zombies mode for them, since Treyarch obviously has had a reputable history of creating amazing zombie games like Black Ops 1, 2, and 3. Now, Sledgehammer Games was supposed to release their COD Vanguard a year earlier in 2020, but due to the pandemic restrictions, they laid off a year and made Treyarch release their game, which was Black Ops Cold War, in 2020 instead. So Vanguard was supposed to be released in 2020, and Treyarch was supposed to release Cold War in 2021, but they actually swapped years, and that's why Cold War was a rush zombies game with one less year to be worked on. Now, despite having one less year to develop their game, Treyarch still cooked as usual and made a pretty decent zombies game in Black Ops Cold War. Now, by 2021, Sledgehammer was up at the plate to release Vanguard, having an extra year to work on it, but once again, due to time restrictions and a small staff, they didn't have a full game. Instead, they asked Treyarch to work on a zombies mode for them, and it went horrible. There are many reasons for Vanguard zombies flopping, mostly due to the time restrictions Treyarch was given to build the game mode. They were already on a tight schedule with releasing updates on Cold War, which had a ton of bugs and issues to begin with, and on top of that, they had to start from scratch to create a new mode in Vanguard. And because of all this, and to tie back into the beginning of the video, they wiped the round-based system and replaced it. Instead, Vanguard zombies focused on an objective-based mode, which was objectively easier for Treyarch to make, as they didn't have to worry about like a big story or any Easter eggs. So to sum everything up, Treyarch had just released Black Ops Cold War and were forced to work on another zombie game mode in back-to-back years with Call of Duty Vanguard. Since they didn't have nearly enough time to make the mode, they had to settle with making a different concept that was easier to create with a smaller staff and a shorter time. I think the objective-based mode would best be compared to Outbreak, in that to advance the rounds, you have to complete a series of objectives to open up the map. In other words, when you spawn into the game, instead of being met with an experience where you control the pace, you're tasked with boring chores that you have to complete in order to advance. It also had no Easter eggs and no real innovative or unique qualities. I think this user on Reddit explained it very clearly as to why objective-based zombies simply doesn't work compared to the original round-based gameplay. Round-based maps allow the player to have a fun, simple experience without the need to feel as though they have to complete any tasks or objectives, while also providing plenty of side content for those who enjoy more focused gameplay. Zombies have always been something used as an outlet more than anything, a means for people to relax and mindlessly shoot some AI. To take that aspect of the mode away is to take away the fundamental essence of zombies. Essentially, they took out Easter eggs, they took out the interesting story, and they instead replaced it with an objective-based mode that the players just couldn't resonate with. Now, half a year after Vanguard's release, Treyarch realized the big mistake of taking out the round-based gameplay, so much so that they actually ended up integrating it back into the game. You gotta give credit where it's due. Treyarch received the negative feedback from the community and added round-based gameplay back into the game. However, the April 2022 update just came too late to capture the attention of casual fans who hadn't purchased the game yet. Also, round-based gameplay was only limited to one map, and even that was a remade version of Shi no Numa, which really offered nothing new or exciting. By that time, the focus had already shifted to the upcoming Call of Duty game, Modern Warfare 2.
Mission failed.
Oh wait, never mind, that's Modern Warfare 3. COD Vanguard was one of the lowest selling games in the franchise. It actually posted the worst franchise launch since 2007 in some regions.
This is not a banger. This is not a banger, and I know bangers.
Ironically, the first ever Zombies game was made in 2008, so every Zombies game before it had a better launch than Vanguard. The game constantly got a ton of backlash for having a half-effort mode and faced a lot of negative reviews on multiple platforms. Most Zombies YouTubers didn't even cover the game anymore, and it constantly got significantly less attraction than other previous zombie games. And due to all of this, the game died very shortly after launch. Okay, so at this point, I think we get the gist as to how COD Zombies died into the vegetative state that it's in right now. But the question is, can it be fixed and how? I honestly think that one bad game doesn't determine the entire future for the COD Zombies mode. Yes, the last solid Zombies experience was 4 years ago, but with the anticipated release of the next COD game this year being developed by Treyarch, I think it's safe to say that there is a good shot we can get an improved and exclusive Zombies mode. The game is set to release in November, and usually COD games are announced in May, which is only 3 months away. It's rumored that this year's COD game will be a Black Ops game, and there are some minor leaks, some saying that the game will take place in the Gulf War, but nothing is for certain yet. It's also been in development for 4 years, and the last time Treyarch worked on a Black Ops game for that long was Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which gave us the best Zombies experience to date. That said, I'm optimistic that the next game will revive the Zombies franchise for good. Let me know your opinions in the comments below, and also let me know what you want to see in the next COD game. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all in the next one.